Kakamay mo tunay, maaasahan, di ka iiwanan. Oh yeah. Tawag tulos, katuwang na lubos, may tulong na di ako ubos. Tunog na bago, pinagdating mo. Isang tunog, buong bansa, sa pag-ibig ng kakaisa. Kasama mo sa biyahe ng buhay. Nung ito'y binibigyan ng kulay, magpag-asa sa buong bansa. Ano man sitwasyon, saan ang lokasyon, meron kang kakampi, mabilis na balita, tamang impormasyon. Nagmumulang palagi, may iwang tama, ayunan sapat, sa tiwala mo ay maingat. Dito na tayo, kahit na dito, isang tunog, buong bansa.
Anak, tara na, baka mahuli pa tayo.
Opo, nandyan na po, Nay.
Anak, nahugot mo ba yung kordon ng electric fan niyo sa kwarto? Baka nakalimutan mo na naman.
Ay, nakalimutan ko po. Balikan ko po muna, Nay.
Yung batang to talaga, mamaya mapagmulan pa yan ng sunog.
Huwag gawing permanente ang paggamit ng extension cord dahil posibleng mag-overheat at pagmulan ito ng sunog. Ugaliin ding alisin sa saksakan ng kordon bago umalis ng bahay. Tiyakin ang kaligtasan ng buong pamilya. Isang paalaala mula sa Radyo Agit.
Nay, bilisan po natin. Punta na po tayo sa playground.
Sandali lang, anak. Huwag takbo ng takbo. Huwag ka munang tatawid at baka masagasaan ka. Anak, lagi mo itong tatandaan na kapag tatawid ka sa kalsada, huwag kang tatawid nang walang kasamang nakakatanda. Kung tatawid ka mag-isa, humanap ka ng footbridge o overpass. At iwasan mo rin ang paggamit ng gadget at pakikipaglaro habang tumatawid ka sa kalsada.
Isang paalaala mula sa Radyo Agit.
Tunay na mahirap maglaan ng extra panahon sa iyong busy schedule para makapag-exercise. Kaya nga, kami dito sa Radyo Agila ay may mungkahi kung paano makapag-exercise kahit ikaw ay abala sa work mo. Una, maglakad o magbike papunta sa trabaho sa halip na sumakay sa public transportation. Second, gamitin ang natitirang oras ng lunch break o break time para sa brisk walking. Pangatlo, lumahok sa anumang office sports clubs tulad ng badminton, bowling at iba pa. Gamitin din ang hagdan sa halip na elevator at kahit nakaupo, pwede ring igalaw-galaw ang mga braso, binti o balikat. Kung ayaw, maraming dahilan. Kung gusto, laging may paraan. Isang pangkalusugang mensahe mula sa Radyo Agit.
Wow! May murang facial cream. Yun ang brand na pinibili ko ah. Miss, magkano tong facial cream?
35 lang po. 3, 100.
Bakit ang mura naman?
kasi direkta po kasi namin kinukuha sa pabrika. Pareho lang yan. Sige na, bili na kayo.
Bakit sobrang baba naman ang presyo nito?
Kaduda-duda ang mga produktong sobrang mura o bagsak presyo, lalo na kung hindi ito nabili sa mga otorisadong tindahan.
Ay, sige miss, thank you na lang.
Maging matalino sa pamimili, huwag magpaloko. Isang paalala mula sa Agla Chess 62.
Pinalawak, pinadali, pinatipid ng social media ang paraan ng komunikasyon at pagbabahagi ng impormasyon.
Isang mabuting bagay ito para sa ating mga gumagamit. Subalit, gaya ng kasabihan, ang lahat ng sobra ay masama.
Ang social media ay may kaakibat na responsable at maingat na paggamit upang hindi mapinsala at huwag makapaminsala. Tandaan ang ilang paalaala sa paggamit ng social networking site.
Huwag magbibigay ng private information tungkol sa inyong social media account. Ugaliin ang magpalit ng password para mapanatiling privado ang inyong social media account. Huwag gamitin ang inyong account para manira o manakit ng kapwa sa mga social networking site. Pag-isipan ng mabuti ang bagay na inyong sasabihin bago i-post sa inyong account.
Maging matalino sa paggamit ng social network. Isang paalaala mula sa Radyo Agila. Nais niyo bang maunawaan ang mga isyong masalimuot, nasyonal man o panglokal? Ibig niyo bang malaman ang iba't ibang oportunidad sa negosyo at pangkabuhayan? Alam mo na ba ang pinakahuling balita at usap-usapan sa larangan ng sports? Ikaw ba ay may problemang legal? Narito na ang programang tutugon sa pangangailangan ng bayan upang makuha ang tamang impormasyon at kaalaman. Ito ang palatuntunang bawat panig ng mga usapin ay tatalakayin at bibigyang linaw. Narito na sila, ang Tropang Pista. Ang Tropang Pista.
Handa ka na ba sa parating na bagyo, baka indol at iba pang uri ng sakuna? Huwag magpahuli. Alamin ang mangyayari. Maging alisto, maging alerto. Tigil, Baybayan, tuwing alas 10 hanggang alas 12, gabi-gabi. Kasama ang buong pwersa ng Radyo Agila Reporters sa panguna ni Agila 4 Joey Dizon. Ito ang tunay na serbisyo publiko. Walang pahinga, walang pagod. Magbabantay, maglilingkod. Tigil,
Narito na ang programang santalan ng mga naapit, sumbungan ng mga naabuso, tumutugon, umaaksyon sa lahat ng panahon. Alagad ng batas, alagad ng batas, katarungan at serbisyong makatotohanan. Programang kakampi ninyo, kontra namin. Alagad ng batas, alagad ng batas, katarungan at serbisyong makatotohanan. Mapapakinggan sa kanyang bagong araw at oras tuwing Biyernes hanggang alas 3 ng hapon dito sa Radyo Agila.
Inihahandog ng DZEC 62 ang kasangga ng Philippine Sports Commission at ng Philippine Olympic Committee. Sports on Air! Sports on Air! Balitang pangpalakasan para sa bayan. Magandang gabi sports fans, magandang gabi din partner. Ngayon ay Hunyo 12, 2016, isang oras ng balitaan at talakayan sa larangan ng pampalakasan. Ako si Ernest Hernandez.
magandang gabi din, Ernest. Isa na naman linggo na punong-puno ng aksyon, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, pati na rin sa ibang bansa. Ako naman si Diego de la Paz.
Ang sports ay parang gulong ng buhay. Minsan ikay nasa taas at minsan nasa baba. Sino nga bang ating mga atleta bago nila natamo ang tagumpay?
Ating alamin kung sino ba talaga ang inyong hinahangaang personalidad sa larangan ng sports.
Manda na kayo sa isang oras ng sports balita at talakayan.
Huwag kayong bibitiw at andito na ang pinakamaksyong KBP Golden Dove Awards nominated na sports program sa radyo.
Sports on Air, balitang pampalakasan para sa bayan. Mapapakinggan ang Sports on Air sa sumusunod na estasyon nationwide sa DZEC 106.2 kHz sa Mega Manila,
DZL 1260 kHz sa Southern Luzon,
DWIN 1080 kHz sa Northern Luzon,
DYFX 1305 kHz sa Central Visayas,
at DXCD 1224 kHz sa Southern Mindanao.
Mapapakinggan rin ang aming palatuntunan via online live streaming sa www.eaglebroadcasting.net.
At may live streaming din sa YouTube ang Radyo Agila. Hanapin lamang ang Radyo Agila Live at mapapanood nyo ang paboritong programa sa Radyo Agila Live and On Demand.
Ang Sports on Air at ang Radyo Agila ay makakasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Para sa nakikinig at gumagamit ng Facebook, i-like lang ang Sports on Air sa Sports on Air 1062.
Pwede rin kami subaybayan sa aming Twitter account sa @SportsOnAirPH.
Para sa gustong sumali sa aming diskusyon, pwedeng mag-text sa Radyo Agila text line sa 0932-422-2572.
Alright, partner. Excited ako sa episode natin ngayon.
Oo, may bonus pa daw. No? Aside
May
sa, meron tayong Olympian uli na i-interview sa ating programa, may dumagdag na isa pa.
Yes, kung
Okay.
sino siya, malalaman natin mamaya.
Hindi pa natin sasabihin.
Hindi pa natin sasabihin.
Tingnan nyo sa Facebook namin sa Sports on Air 1062. Malalaman nyo kung sino guest namin mamaya. But anyway, sa 10-second delay na pag-announce namin, ang guest po natin mamaya ay ang Philippine Winter Olympics figure skater na si Michael Christian Martinez. Yun. So, abangan nyo po yan. Alamin nyo po kung ano ang gagawin ni Michael susunod. Ano ang kanya mga tournaments na sasalihan at siya ba ay papasok sa ibang sports? Tatanungin natin.
natin kanina mamaya.
Okay. So, but anyway, mainit tong linggong to. Unang-una, NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs tayo. Hindi pala playoffs, finals. Ba't playoffs nakasulat dito? NBA finals. Sa NBA finals, Golden State at Cleveland. 3-1 na ang lamang ng Golden State kontra sa Cleveland. At
Yes.
ang kaisa-isang panalo ng Cleveland Cavaliers ay noong
Game
Game 3. Yan. But anyway, nung inobserban ko, unang-una, there was a misfortune in Game 2. Diba? It's a Kevin Love incident. No? Nag-concussion siya. No? So he had to leave Game 2. So medyo na broken yung Cleveland on their offense. Yung syempre Kevin Love is a part of the Cleveland rotation and is an integral part of their offense and defense as well. So medyo nagulo. But
na-disrupt lang sila.
Na-disrupt sila. So in Game 3, they were able to adjust. But in Game 3, ito naman na-observan ko. Si Steph Curry was not getting his positions. It's not the touches. It's the positions. Parang nabla-block siya sa mga pwestong gusto niyang puntahan at hindi siya makakilos maigi.
Namarkahan siya nung game na yan.
Oo. He was trying to do some different things. No? But hindi niya na-execute ng maigi yung opensa. The same thing with Klay Thompson. It was parang magugulat ka, Draymond Green was the one shooting threes instead of Klay Thompson. No? It was not the Golden State Warriors that we knew. And they were trying to do something different. Maybe it's a formula that they tried to execute na baka pwedeng gawin natin to, may iba naman strategy, and they are not expecting this to happen. But eventually, Cleveland made them pay for trying to experiment on that. Now, binalik ngayon ng Cleveland yung kanilang bangis ay yung ng Golden State ang kanilang bangis nung Game 4. As when I was watching, Cleveland was leading at the half. No? Cleveland was leading at the half
by 5 points.
Yes, but after the half, I was checking the stats. 7 points pa lang si LeBron. Curry was like 14 points. And sinasabi ko siguro si Curry matatapos to ng 30, si LeBron mga ganun din. So maraming ilalabas tong si LeBron. But eventually, ilan ang nilabas ni LeBron?
LeBron James
had that's parang ano yata 3. But anyway, si Steph Curry finished with 38 points.
38 points off of 7 3-pointers.
So imagine niyo kung gaano karami binuhos ni after during that game. But Steph Curry outdueled LeBron James. And talagang nilabas ni Steph Curry yung kanyang bangis sa laro, no? So yun po yung feeling ko no team has come back from a 3-1 in the NBA Finals. Unless San Miguel yan. Baka pwede pang makabalik sa 4-0. Pero meron nang nakabalik sa 3-1 sa NBA. But it was not in the NBA Finals. No? So, let's pero I would wish at least man lang mag-game 6. Diba? Mag-game 6 man lang.
For the fans.
For the fans, oo. For the fans. Kasi, yun nga, we were expecting a better fight. Ang lumalabas na finals, yung OKC at saka Golden State. No? So, sana medyo pagandahin. Kasi I'm waiting for the finals moment talaga.
So far, it's
puro tambak eh.
It's either, it's a one-sided deal or it got close pero eventually may naka-run away with the win. To answer your query, by the way, in Game 4, Kyrie Irving had 34 points while LeBron James had 25.
Yan.
So it was a dominant performance from the two, but it wasn't enough.
Yun. So anyway, that was the NBA Finals. I think it's gonna be Golden State back-to-back championships. Kudos to them. I'm already congratulating them. I don't think Cleveland has a chance on turning this around.
Honestly. So you're saying it's over?
It's over.
All right. Let's see if it's either on Game 5, Game 6, or Game 7.
Kung Game 7, 2 games lang pala this week, no? Bukas yung Game 5, no? And then Game 6 will be like on Friday. Then kasi balikan na yan eh. Iba-ibang locations na yan. East-West na yan.
Yeah. Okay. So Game 5 will be on Monday here. Game 6 will be on Thursday there in the US, so it's Friday. Okay, it's going to be Monday next week if we're going to have a Game 7. If we're gonna have a Game 7. So, tignan natin kung matutuloy siya. Let's see what's going to happen.
Moving forward, local news na tayo.
Local
news. Gilas Pilipinas naman ang pag-uusapan natin. Gilas Pilipinas nasa Greece. Green ng sinabi ko.
Greece.
Damon Green kasi. Nasa Greece na para sa 17 days. For 17 days ng pagsasanay bago mag-FIBA Olympic qualifying tournaments sa July. Yung 14 na napili, si Calvin Abreva ng Alaska, Japet Aguilar ng Ginebra, Andre Blatch ng Xinjiang Flying Tigers ng Chinese Basketball Association, Jeff Chan ng Rain or Shine, Ranidel de Ocampo, Tropang TNT, Jumar Fardo ng San Miguel Beermen, Gabe Norwood of Rain or Shine, Bobby Ray Parks of the Texas Legends, which is playing in the NBA Development League, Mark Pingris of the Star Hotshots, Ryan Reyes of Tropang TNT, Terence Romeo of Global Port, Rosario of Tropang TNT, Eli Tenorio of Barangay Ginebra, and Jason Castro William of Tropang TNT. Sino mga natanggal? Actually, itong 14 na ito matitrim down to 12 pa.
Down to 12. Tapos yung dalawang hindi mapipili, sila yung maging part ng reserve squad.
So, ang mga natanggal, Marcio Lassiter ng San Miguel Beermen because may sakit daw.
Dahil meron siyang flu.
He cannot make the trip.
He can't make the trip.
So, next is Kiefer Avena of the Ateneo Blue Eagles and Moalat Tautua of Tropang TNT.
Yeah. Anyway, considered naman si Moalat Tautua as a naturalized player, so parang practice player lang siya. Probably to defend you si Andre Blatch during practice.
Ngayon meron tayong mga interviews on the Gilas Pilipinas winners. Ay, Gilas Pilipinas. Inisip ko na Gilas Pilipinas lineup. The final 14. Sino ba unahin natin?
Yeah, actually, we have from the game of Gilas Pilipinas last Wednesday, we have Coach Tab Baldwin, their head coach. So he's going to talk about the performance of the team and how they're doing so far. So without further ado, Tab Baldwin of Gilas Pilipinas.
They had a 15-0 run. What was going through my mind is let's score against the zone because we haven't practiced at all against zone yet. So he caught us where we were weak. He probably would have beaten us if he played a zone the whole game, but that's not going to help him. But I think it also showed that Iran wanted to win the game. which is a good thing, and finally we found a couple of early options that we felt we could attack the zone with, and we did enough to survive. But I said to the coaches at the end of the third quarter, I said, because they played zone defense on the last possession of the third quarter, I said, get ready for a rough ride here, guys, because they're going to zone us the fourth quarter, and they did. And so yeah, we were trying to survive the zone defense, but that's good for us. We have to learn to adapt to in-game situations. We just haven't had a lot of time together. So both our weakness against the zone and our inability to adapt quickly really demonstrates that we need time together. We need more games. We're going to look at every aspect of our system. Iran got transition baskets mostly off of a few turnovers that we made. Most of our half-court offensive actions into transition defense was okay. But the odd long rebound, the odd turnover, they converted very well. So it's credit to them for grabbing those opportunities. We don't want those. One of my coaching philosophies is, win the easy points battle. So we want to win the offensive rebounds, transition baskets, and free throw battle, and we didn't with Iran, for sure. They hammered us on the boards. They had some runouts against us, and probably shot more free throws than we did. I'm not sure on that. I thought offensively we were more cohesive. We're getting closer to knowing who's the right guy in the right spot at the right time. But that's a growing issue for us. I thought overall our defense was pretty good. It was much better than in the scrimmage. Our defense on ball screens was much better. And while our rebounding wasn't good, it was much better than the other day when Iran just annihilated us on the boards in the scrimmage. So, those areas we addressed them before the game, and I think we were better. Still a long way to go. Not nearly far enough. But that's a byproduct of time together. And I was just talking to Jimmy Alapag in there, and he was saying, how do you feel about the team right now? And I said, how can a group of guys be humble and cocky at the same time? And I mean cocky and not confident. And I think they're humble because that's their nature, but they're cocky because we have most of the elite players now in the PBA, and we've got to hammer that out of them. We've got to get humble about our ability as well as just being humble by nature, because we're going up against elite teams, and we're not going to get to be elite by doing things that we do in the PBA. That's not a knock on the PBA. It's just a different type of basketball and a different level of player and a different level of team depth when you talk about national teams from Europe and Canada. And, their 12th guy is going to be a heck of a basketball player. So, it's a mentality that we have to work to achieve. We have to have humility, not just by nature, but we have to have humility by understanding where we are and where we're trying to get. Because any ounce of cockiness is non-productive for us. Japet is, you can all see, he's making strides. And he's comfortable in the Gilas uniform. He's comfortable among the size and athleticism of international players, and I think that's one of the reasons that he performs well. And, it's just a matter of him doing a better job executing at both ends of the floor. But certainly when we, and this was true from day one, when we look at the composition of this team, there was never even consideration that he wouldn't be a key player. It was just a matter of whether he would execute and perform, and he's performing really well right now. Jermar just has to move quicker, and he and I had a great talk today. I really love talking to these guys because they, and this is for any coach, not just me. They're listeners, they really want to be good at what they're trying to do. And Jeff and I talked about the tempo of the international game. That he has to break some of his PBA habits where he can just be big And he doesn't have to be big and fast, but that won't cut it here.
And that was Stab Baldwin of Gilas Pilipinas. We also had an interview with Gilas big man, Jumar Fajardo.
Kumusta kayo? Una, kumusta yung paramdam ng product pero kung medyo mabagal-bagal yata yung gano'n mo support? Medyo kakabali ko namin, kakabali ko lang tapos first din ko yun so medyo nakapapa pero medyo lumako ako rin yun. So,
Anong pakiramdam mo sa bago mong weight? Kasi nag-train na
so, medyo maganda ako pero kailangan ko pa i-work yung speed. So,
kakatsa mo yan, mas malaki pa siya. Kailangan mo gawing adjustment pagdating sa Inis International na kasi nakamarami siya.
Hindi na ako basta-basta na sa ilalim so kailangan ko yung shooting ko sa labas. Nakadala ang tira sa labas ko na nag-umpis ko. Sorry.
Last time kayo nag-pair up ni Andre Blatch, hindi ka pa nananalo na MVP. Pero since then, nanalo ka naman back-to-back MVPs. How does it help you teaming up with Andre Blatch again?
Marami yung matutunan. Hindi lang ako tabi nun. Nag-usap naman na Jabe ni Rabi. Marami yung matutunan kay Andre. Kasi naglalaro siya 3-4-5 dun. Tapos sa laki niya, tapos marunong siya mag-dala ng bola dun. Kasi marami siyang kalasa. And habang kanina sa Bulls, pinapanood namin siya. So, marami kami nakuha ang mga moves sa kanya. Tapos hindi lang sa offense, pati rin sa defense.
Yung talagang World Championship, nakita natin naging maganda yung team-up ninyo ni Ref sa loob. Makaka-expect ba kami ng mas marami oras na sinasabay kayo sa loob?
Hindi ko masasabi yun. Kasi naka-coach yun eh. Basta pag ipapasa sila, gawin ko na ito. Modeling na kasi din.
After this team, ano yung
yung chemistry namin, yung execution namin sa mga plays namin, so medyo may mga stances na parang madali kami. So, kailangan namin yung sinasabi ni Coach na kailangan pa namin i-execute na yung mga plays namin.
Kasi, yung shooting guard sa rin
yung shooting guard and yung speed na rin. Salamat.
And that was Jumar Fajardo of Gilas Pilipinas. We also had an interview with another big man from Gilas Pilipinas, Mark Pingris.
Being one of the veterans of Gilas Pilipinas, ano yung thoughts mo kanina on the chemistry of the team heading to the FIBA Olympic qualifier?
Siyempre, naman, so manalo. Gusto namin mga ako ng experience dito para madala namin sa pagkakainis, di ba? So, kasi lang, gusto lang
And kanina yung mga additions nyo sila, Ray Parks, no? Ano yung mga thoughts mo naman sa mga laro ng mga medyo bago pa sa Gilas?
Sila Ray Parks, si Ryan, ginawa nila
Si Ryan Reyes.
Alam mo, laging bali sila kasi nandun yung kumbaga makakatulong sila dahil shooter. Alam kong matagal na nilang gusto maglaro eh. At talagang dito binigyan nga sila ng pagkakataon ni Coach na sana man-line up kami. So, lahat kami dito, talagang ginagawa lang namin yung trabaho. Pero naniniwala ko na malaking bagay sila rin sa team. Malaking itutulong nila sa team na to.
And as one of the veterans, no, ano pa yung kailangan improvein pa ng team para sa chemistry?
Sa veterans o kaming buong team? Siguro yung defense. Nakita nyo naman, lamang kami kanina, di ba, nag-clubs agad.
Sa bagay, hindi pa kumbaga, marami pa kaming nandiyan defense at saka yung rebound. Marami pa kaming pag-iyahan sa team. Kailangan yung chemistry talaga natin is talagang na-buo na talaga yun. At least, itong pag-alis namin ito, I'm sure na talagang magdadagdagan yun. Marami kaming matututunan dito kasi lang sabi ni Coach Kim, advice din kami. Mahirap pero kailangan kumbaga gagawin namin yun bilang atleta siguro. Kumbaga kasi ibang usapan na ito Siyempre gusto rin namin yung makapasok, di ba? So, gusto lang siguro, puso ang punan dyan.
Ano pa kiramdam na home court na talo no yung Iran? Kasi last time, di ba, nag-kita siya.
Talo tayo. Happy naman. Happy kami na nagawa namin yung trabaho namin. But hindi pa kami ganun ka-satisfied dahil marami pa talagang naging error kanina. Ang dami namin kumbaga mali na nagawa. Isa na dyan yung hindi pwede yung lamang tayo tapos hakabulin tayo ng ganun basta-basta. Imagine nyo ang Iran, hindi sila kompleto. Wala silang Adi, wala silang karami yung mga star player nila. So parang andali lang para sa amin. Pero pag nandiyan yan, doon natin makikita talaga yung tunay na laro. Pero at least, binigyan tayo ng pagkakataon ng mga laro din natin sila. Nagpapasalamat tayo sa amin na binigyan kami ng 2 games. Kasi laking bagay din sa amin yun makakatulong sa amin sa player.
Pero as a member ng 2013, may halo bang parang gante na prevention sports?
Kasi iniisip namin kanina, walang ganti-ganti. Kumbaga, gusto lang namin manalo. Parang ganun lang naman ang namin kanina, trabaho na manalo lang.
And that was John Mark Pingris of Gilas Pilipinas. And of course, one final interview that we have. He may not be part of the final 14, but he is one of the heart and soul of Gilas Pilipinas. The one, the only Mighty Mouse, Jimmy Alapag.
Jimmy, this time around, you were on the sidelines watching this national team play. What initial thoughts?
Yeah, it's simple. It's always exciting to see our national team play at home. Usually, we're abroad for training and then abroad for at the World Cup or the Asian Games. So any chance, my opportunity as a Filipinas to play in front of our fans, it's always a great thing. And I think tonight was a great game, and hopefully it'll serve as a springboard as they get ready for training for next month.
Right now, one of the players that captivated the fans right now is the potential of Ray Parks on the national team. Your thoughts on Ray Parks?
Ray is just really part of the future of the program. He's a young kid, but obviously he's got incredible talent. He's got great work ethic. He's a great character. That's really what the Gilas program is built on. So it's exciting to see him out there. I couldn't be more proud of how far my experience we were able to take Gilas, and to see how much talent is still on the floor and how much they can kind of push the envelope into the future for the program. It's a great thing.
Looking at the lineup and the players a while ago and how they meshed, what do you think do they need to improve to become a better team?
I think at this point, with roughly 5 weeks before the qualifier, it's just a matter of fine-tuning everything, and that's really what is the advantage of getting a training camp, where these guys will spend time with each other, not just on the court, but more importantly, I think off the court, because it changes the dynamic of the chemistry when you're able to spend quality time with your teammates and brothers. And I know how important it was for our success during my time with Gilas. So I'm excited for the guys, for the training in Greece and in Italy. I think from what they've shown tonight, I think they're ahead of schedule, and they'll only be better when they get back.
I'm sure the younger players took some advice from you. What was your advice to them?
I just told them to enjoy this trip, and enjoy this part of the process. It's going to be a lot of work. A lot of double days coming up for the training camp, and then some quality games abroad. But all of that, will reap its rewards come July 5th and 6th. And again, I couldn't be more excited for the guys, and I'll be rooting them on just along with the other 100 million people both here at home and all over the world. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And that was Jimmy Alapag, former captain of. And before we go into a short break, update lang po sa Philadelphia Flying V Preseason Cup. Panalo po ang De La Salle Green Archers kontra sa Arellano Chiefs 86-74. Na-sweep po nila ang torneo.
Yung interns natin nagpupustahan eh. Ano ba yung ano nyo? Di ba? Kung sino man nanalo, di ba? Anyway, yung iba, I was happy for Gio Halalo to reach that far. But anyway, ngayon, we're gonna take a short break, and once we come back, we're gonna have our special guests here on Sports on Air.
EBC Eagle Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang Radyo Agila.
Ang oras sa buong Pilipinas ay 7:25 ng gabi.
Ilang paalala mula kay Secretary Janet Petillo Loreto Garin ng Department of Health.
Ina ang sentro ng kalusugan ng pamilya. Sa usaping kahirapan, planadong pamilya ay kailangan. Sa pagbubuntis, dapat magpa-prenatal sa loob ng unang 3 buwan. Mami, mag-breastfeed para sa nutrisyon ni baby at maagang pagbalik ng iyong katawan. Daddy, mahalaga ang papel mo sa lahat ng ito. Sama-sama nating itaguyod ang kalusugang pangkalahatan.
Nagbabalik ang Sports on Air. Nagbabalik ang Sports on Air, balitang pampalakasan
para sa bayan.
At kasama na natin ngayon si Michael Martinez, our Olympic skater, right here on our show. But meron siyang bonus na sinama. Kanyang girlfriend, BFF.
Na si Edward Calalo na isa siyang speed skater.
Speed skater siya. And we're gonna discuss later what is the difference of figure skating and speed skating. medyo ang hirap i-determine eh, no? Parang nasa ice. Diba? So, unahin natin si Michael. Michael, this is like the end time that we interviewed you, pero first time mo dito sa radyo namin. Yes. And thank you for taking time. And yun nga, you bulked up. We were clarifying if you did or you bulked up. No? So I'm glad to clarify that. So, Michael, kamusta naman lately ang iyong training?
Right now po, my training is really good na. Especially I've been training for the quad and for the next season programs din po.
And this is kailan tong yung
competitions?
Yeah.
We have one on August sa Asian Trophy, and then I'll be joining a couple of Challenger Series and then Nationals. And sa Philippine Nationals that I'll be joining, dun po yung qualifying event for the SEA Games po next year.
Okay. Interesting na talagang sunod-sunod. And how young are you, Michael, right now? I mean, di ba, parang 19 and you were interviewing us as you were a 17-year-old guy. And nagdebo. So from that 2 years, now how can you describe us the journey from the past 2 years so far?
Well, after the Olympics, it gave me so much experience.
Nakakommute ka pa ba sa MRT?
Hindi na. Dati I commute na parang jeep or tricycle going to the Talipapa. Hindi na kasi usually they take pictures.
You don't try to hide with a cap or...
I tried before. Especially when I was doing grocery in...
That's a grocery!
Grocery pa. Ayun, I was wearing a jacket, I was wearing shades and cap, and then I was picking some cereals, and then when I looked at my left side, and they were like, "Oh, it's Michael." I'm like, "Oh, come on." Not that way.
Okay, wow. Can you just tell us, ano yung pinaka-unusual location na bigla kang nakilala and you were not prepared?
Was that it, or is there a bigger
I
thing?
guess that's it.
That's it.
The grocery.
So maybe you should wear a ski mask. In Manila. Yeah. In Manila. Okay, so Michael, ito, may promote tayo dito. This is a chance for kids. Kids
Yes.
to get to learn from you.
Yes.
First hand.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a privilege. I hope I was that young.
Well, you can actually join kasi
I can join, but I don't want to skate.
It's no problem kasi
Sige,
from
pwede
any
pa,
level.
pwede pa. Our interns are interested.
Oh, why not?
You should try.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so when is this clinic that you're gonna be holding?
Yes, it's on June 15 to 17 from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the skating camp. It's open for everyone, and then after that, we'll be having a camp also in Cebu on June 30 to July 1.
Okay,
and then we'll be having also skating shows. Me and with my fellow national champions last year on June 18. 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. and then after the performance, we'll be having a meet and greet. Then also we'll be doing it in Cebu on July.
Cebu also. Wow. It's a national tour.
Yes.
Cebu already?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So we're getting skating around the Philippines as well. Hopefully near the Talipapa. Skating ring na rin. So
why not? Why not? Michael, you said that people who are inexperienced or experienced could do it. So ako naman, I did ice skating when I was little, when I was around 7, 8 years old. So how would you attack naman someone like me who hasn't skated in a very long while?
Well, it's very easy naman.
It's like riding a bike, right?
Yeah. If you did it before, you can always do it again. Very basic naman po sa lahat ng
Is it like the tumbling? It's like riding a bike as well. Once you do the tumbling, you can do it over and over again.
And over again. But yeah, it's from basic level and from elite skaters. The same din kasi yung what we use for basic skills lahat. So yeah.
So every year who hasn't a pair of skates in his life?
Yeah, I did. I did a bit. Rollerblades, roller skates, a skateboard.
Pero iba yun kasi sa ice skates eh.
I noticed. It's different. I was trying to do the same things in a rollerblade in a ice skating rink. I mean, it's different.
I would say from my experience kasi I tried a lot of sports then. Like swimming, basketball, and then it didn't work for me. So figure skating.
But you're growing. Pag kumabot ka 6'9", bilas na. You tried basketball, you tried swimming.
A lot of hobbies then. But when I tried figure skating, natakot ako at first. But when I stepped on the ice, it was easy pala. So, and then, ayun na realized it's for me pala. So I would say
it was easy, but some people find it hard. What made it easy for you? What do you think? What was the secret ingredient of Michael Martinez that made it easy? I cannot say you're born with it or whatever, but there's something that has to be. I think it's the intense passion for it.
Yeah, intense.
With figure skating,
and then it's a God-given gift. Yeah, maybe it's my purpose to also inspire a lot of kids to try it, and maybe it's their sport too.
When did you say that you were good? I mean, when was the time that you said when you're doing all those things that you're on the ice and say, "Hey, I'm good at this. I think I can make it elsewhere. I can feed my mother. I can feed my mother to Disneyland with my skating." So, when was that time that you said to yourself, "Hey, I'm gonna take this seriously, and let's see where it takes me"?
Well, I used to do recreational competitions when I first tried figure skating 2005.
Okay.
My coach already told me that I should go to a competition sa Singapore. And then, nanalo na ako ng golds. And then, sabi ko, okay. Then, I tried other international competitions until my coach told me that I should train in the US.
Okay.
And see on how other skaters, yung competitive skaters, how they do it. And then, other coaches, yung mga inputs, yung knowledge nila. And then, sabi ko, okay, we'll try. And then 3 months, I was in Colorado, 2010 na.
Mm-hmm.
Then I saw yung kung how they do it, how they train every day. Then I said, okay, I'll go and compete internationally. I mean competitively.